DIY Easy Home Solutions. I'm your host, Yusuf. Today, Emil is going to talk about tankless hot water heater fittings.
Hi everybody, this is Emil. I'm talking about plumbing today. Today's a overview of how to sweat simple fittings onto PEX. We did this whole house with PEX plastic piping, and on the next project we'll go from the beginning. At this point, I just want to show you how to wrap things up on the stage. Here we build a manifold out of copper. Comes in 1 inch, goes into a T for the fire sprinklers. Fire sprinklers going out. Then we have a shutoff for the main, and then we have the pressure reducing valve, and then it goes into the main 1 inch again, out to a hose bib, tees off to two separate. One goes to irrigation and one goes to domestic supply. And so these are all cold water, then tees off and goes to the water heater for the cold. And the water heater is going to be sitting here. This is a tankless water heater, by the way. And then we have the hot supply here that's going to supply all the hot water coming out of the water heater. So today what we're going to do is show you how to apply a simple, valve, shut-off valve to the water heater using a PEX to copper connections, and also the PEX to copper connection for the hot water, which will come out of the wall, and then at the time when the water heater is installed, we'll put the flexible hoses onto these two connections hooked up to the water heater. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the fittings that are going to take place on the manifold, water supply manifold. We're going from the PEX to copper and out of the wall to the water heater on the hot side, and then the cold side we're going out of the PEX fitting. The PEX fitting has a sweat fitting on one side, and the PEX fitting that will go to the plastic, and it will go into our valve, out of the valve, 90 out to the male fitting that will go out to the water heater, cold supply. So now we're going to, before we assemble or do the torch or the soldering, you need to get lead-free flux, sand all the fittings, put the flux on that cleans the metal before the solder can be applied. And we're going to get you're going to need, of course, tube cutters. The tube cutters, this is what I use for all the fittings to cut them. Just basic tools that you need. Some basic wire brush tools to clean your copper. I assume that you're going to know all this stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and start soldering, and then once I'm done with the soldering, we'll put it on. The secret with soldering is making sure that the copper gets hot enough. You don't want to put too much. The flux will suck into the solder. You don't want to put too much in and not enough, and not get it too hot where it's going to start burning the solder and so on. It's a good idea to always disassemble these valves before soldering because there's rubber components in here, but I've already removed them, so there's no rubberized pieces in there to burn up when it's during the heating process. Some of them are rubberless if they're, but you want to make sure you open them up and check before you do that, otherwise you burn up your whole valves. All right. So we showed you how to solder these copper connections. Now I'm going to show you how to connect the PEX connection or piping, which is plastic, and you can do the research on PEX. There's several different types and applications. I won't go deep into that right now, but now I'm going to show you how to make these simple connections between the plastic and the copper. So these rings come with it, with the PEX hardware that you buy at the hardware store. They're just 3/4 inch, and of course you got a 3/4 inch nail going into the PEX, and I've aligned it to line up right about here. My water heater is going to be sitting here, tankless, and I want it to stick out of the wall, and of course I'm going to brace it. So now I've got it in position, and what we're going to do is hold this crimper perpendicular to the plastic. And we're going to crimp. Okay. Now there's a little tool that I use to gauge these fittings to make sure it fits within the parameters of the manufacturer. I'll do that in a minute. And go ahead and do the same thing here. I've got this to be sitting here. My valve's going to stick out of the wall to shut it off. And here's my nail valve. I'm going to clamp it down. And of course, here's my nail. And you saw the soldering that we just did a few minutes ago. Then I'll line it up to where I want it. Right about there. I want this valve to stick out of the drywall. Drywall is going to be installed here. And I want to be able to shut off the cold water and have it connected here. And it's going to be solidly braced on the wall so it doesn't move once it's installed. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. Okay. That. Basically, I want it right there. Put this into this fitting without making it move. Like 90 degrees perpendicular to the bracket. Clamp it. Okay, the system has already been pressure tested earlier to make sure there was no leaks in the line. So that's the way my fitting's gonna, my plumbing's gonna look. It's coming out of the wall, brace it to exact that type of a scenario. All right, that's it.
We at DIY Easy Home Solutions thank you for watching. And if you found this video informative, smash that like button. Then subscribe for future upcoming videos.